Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Gets him to chase after that one. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A solo shot. His second homer of the night, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. In the air to left center. Myers on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Astros. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Chris Martin.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Diaz wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Out to center, Carter under it, and there's one away. Nick Allen now at the plate. This one in the air right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, number 1.
So back to the top of the order. Carlos Correa up next for the Astros. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And a base hit. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. Here comes the runner. Relay throw home. He's safe. And it's now 5-4.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
So up next, Yordan Alvarez. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're
odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. He's one of the best players in the game. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it's off the wall. Coming home. Relay throw. Safe. All tied again, 5-5.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Golden opportunity right here.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Robert Garcia.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And next is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 4 with a double.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
So they're all loaded up. And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single. Up by 2. It's 7-5.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
The Stros trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, number 16, Zach Cole.
Now it's the right fielder, Zach Cole. Fastball for a strike. Out towards left center. Langford on the move to the gap. And that is that. So an incredible rally here at the top of the 9th has completely flipped the script of this game. It's the Astros 7 and the Rangers 5. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Bennett Sousa.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Carter, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. Third home run of the season, and just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Michael Hellman stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The Astros trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
Now, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. On a bounce right side, and that one handled. Now only one out remaining.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Last chance now for the Rangers. So now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Swing at a high fly ball right field. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
Pa' que me la modele, ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traje pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres. Yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes my love.